So if you look at Semantic Web, which is the key enabler of Web 3.0 technologies, the program at Wright State is the world-class program. In fact, I happen to be much more confident and personally and fonder of the work that's being done here as opposed to the other program, the other top program at Maryland, which is now transferred to RPI. Tremendous leadership on the W3C Council and a recognition. So what this tells me many things. The energy of the faculty involved, the talent of the students, but it also tells me something about the support and that the center receives from the state and from the university. I don't think it's something that you could do in vacuum. It's got to be everything together. And so there is definitely a recognition, a great recognition of the support and the leadership that the university plays. This support and leadership is shown in terms of infrastructure. That is, I visited and gave a presentation here right immediately after Amit arrived at Wright State, and visiting now, I can see the tremendous growth and energy. I would like to ask the leadership at the university and at the state to continue the support and perhaps to look at other ways to support this program. One thing that we have done at Purdue in Discovery Park, which I work in Discovery Park at Purdue University, is this role of managing directors. For example, in the Cyber Center that I run, we have this role of a managing director, which really frees me to do more strategic thinking, more long-term planning, to focus on the science and not to be bogged down with the day-to-day. If you wish, I always liken it to a CEO, COO. I see myself as a CEO of the organization and the managing director as a COO. He's the person on the ground doing the things day-to-day. We've, in fact, been so successful and like this model so much that we have hired now, we are in the process of hiring our third managing director. The idea is when we receive a large funding for a large project, such as, for example, the Kno.e.sis award that we just received in September from the National Science Foundation. This is an award for $105 million over 5 years. We ended up taking the managing director, devoting them to that project. So we have 2 managing directors that are devoted to specific projects, but we still have a managing director for the center. We have professional grant writers, which I believe is a model that is being discussed here. And we also have a notion of a pre-award and a post-award teams that I believe is tremendous. I don't think we could have gone, in order to go to the next level and apply for the grants, the proposals are $20 million, $25 million and above. You really cannot do it with a personal effort. So we have a pre-award team that is a team that goes through the RFP, that fills in all the information, that sort of goes through the fast lane, that does all of that footwork. And after the award is made, we have a post-award team. And this is a multi-person team that sort of frees me and frees the other directors from dealing with those details. Finally, faculty lines are tremendous, and I believe the Wright State University has done more than any other school in growing. In commitment is there through the growth in number of faculty. So that's not something that I think there is a. So to summarize, there is a plan between the advisory board and Professor Seth to come up with benchmarks to evaluate the progress, and that is through things such as recognition and visibility of faculty, funding, that they receive, the student achievements, faculty achievements, and the number and the quality of the collaborations that they have nationally and internationally, and finally on the economic impact. And for these, we have specific metrics and measures that we will continue to evaluate. And I would like to close with this slide showing the strengths that exist here, and I wish you all continued success.